Okay, thanks for clicking on the Ochanos channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, starting over at YouTube, we're checking out something that Cliff Beal has.
Oh my gosh, the book of Revelation gets explained here.
Here's my simplest explanation of the book of Revelation, especially the first 4 horses of the apocalypse. The question is, why these 4? Why these colors? There is information contained in the colors. God is not trying to confuse us, and he's not just throwing colors out there. There must be a rational justification for why he picked these 4. Take a look at your screen. What do you see? Here's the symbol, the national symbol of next door neighbor to Israel, Jordan. What colors do you see? Can you help me here? White, red, black, and green. And then if you go next door, inside the territory of Israel, there is the Palestinian, symbolized by that flag. What colors do you see on the national flag of Sudan? Let's go to Kuwait. Let's go to the United Arab Emirates. What colors do you see? All right, well, let's just go to Libya because it could just be coincidence here. Okay, let's go to Afghanistan. What do you see? Let's go to Syria. What do you see? Let's go to Iraq. What do you see? I wonder if God has successfully communicated something.
I don't think so. Very deep rabbit hole right there. Anyways, if I sound sick, it's because I am sick. Yep. I have a bit of a sore throat. So if I sound funny, sorry. Let's check this out.
Here, let's watch this because it's so funny.
What are your thoughts? The Republican tax plan, good, bad?
It seems like the middle class is going to get hit pretty hard here.
They suck. They all suck.
That's just ridiculous.
So Bernie came out with a competing plan. I want to give you some of the deal points. If you're making $50,000 or less, most family of 4 will not pay any taxes at all. Double the child tax credit from $1,000 to $2,000. He's lowering corporate taxes from 35% to 21%. What do you think of Bernie's tax plan?
It's fantastic.
It's all just rational with Bernie, and with Trump, it's not.
I miss Bernie more now than ever.
Now, what if I tell you these are all in Trump's tax plan?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, really? Well, that's really interesting. I definitely am going to look into this because that is not what I expected.
That's funny. Okay, now we have something from Asmongold.
These people make me sick. What's this?
This is the glove compartment of Renee Good, 37-year-old mom,
Yeah.
3 kids. She wasn't a criminal, she was a mom. No weapon in that glove compartment.
Well, he's right. There was no weapon inside the glove compartment because the glove compartment was
part of the
inside
car.
the weapon. The weapon was the 2-ton vehicle she drove directly at an ICE agent. Like, am I losing my mind here?
No knife, no gun, no explosives, stuffed animals.
Yep.
You know, instead of making this large, grandiose...
Moms can't be criminals. It's emotional manipulation.
Emotional display.
Yep.
Mr. Swallowswell
Thank you.
could just as easily be telling Democrats to stop interfering in ICE investigations.
The more they try to interfere, the more they're going to die. This is why you never give these people any credibility.
Okay. Asmongold again.
You think it's permissible for people to attack me and that's covered under self-defense even if I don't strike them first?
I think that there's an argument to be made during such terrible times as these that, like, opposition, of course, could be justified. Yeah.
Hey, he's talking like such terrible times as these. Like if he's a medieval LARPer dude. So, okay. Just that statement alone lets you know that there's something off.
With attacking or killing people that don't agree with them.
Potentially, yes. Yeah, I think so.
So he agrees with attacking or killing people that you don't like or agree with. Okay.
Was I spreading any ideas today?
You're spreading the idea that you should watch that video and think that Jonathan Ross is.
Was I spreading that idea today?
You
or was
spread that idea to me.
No,
So if you disagree with him about a YouTube video, now you have to die.
you asked me.
Okay, so we'll stop it there and think about that. So these mentally challenged people, like this individual right here, are saying if you disagree with what they think is right, then you should not be living. Man. And Democrats, people think that's okay? No, man. It's not okay. Freaking people, man. Crazy. Check this out.
Do you identify as black?
What?
No, it's a serious question because you might.
Wait.
Do you identify as black? No, it's a serious question because you might not identify. Can you please put the mic? Thank you. Okay.
Oh God! Like it just. All right, Karen. Yeah, back of the line. You gotta go. See ya.
When I walked into the room,
I am not done with my question.
Ooh, wow. I'd be like, excuse me, little girl. You're done.
Damn. God damn.
Oh, young lady,
I'm just asking you to listen to me.
and I'm about to answer the first.
Yeah, you like. I mean, she's already hysterical within like 3 seconds. It's like having a wild boar in your house.
But I didn't finish my question.
Okay. Yeah, I'm black.
Okay.
Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton were set to testify about Jeffrey Epstein. Both Hillary and Bill Clinton have released this letter today. So Clinton just ignored the subpoena? Exactly. This past year, we've seen our government engage in unprecedented acts, including against our own citizens. People have been seized by mass federal agents from their homes, their workplaces, and the streets of their communities. Students and scientists been deported without due process. Every person has to decide when they have seen enough or are ready to fight for the country, its principles, and its people. For us, now is the time. The decisions you have made and the priorities you have set as chairman regarding the Epstein, what's this here, investigation and prevented progress in discovering the facts. Oh, they prevented progress in discovering the facts, and as a result of that, you're not going to help them find them. Well, there it is. We have tried to give you the little information we have. We expect that you will say it's not enough. We expect you'll reject it. Oh, so they're trying to say that they're not even going to go. They're basically saying that they don't have to go to the subpoena.
Okay, so yeah, they didn't go to the subpoena. They're not gonna go. Also, as men, you have a lot of tabs up there. Dude, that always trips me out. How many tabs? I mean, yeah, but that's what you do all day, so you're a streamer. Like, I guess my screen would probably trip you out if you were to see my screen for trading. I have like a whole bunch of different things up, so yeah, okay, let's see. We're gonna follow that story, that developing story along to see what happens with that. Okay. She refused to use her pronouns. Oh, this is good. This is by Cliff Buell. Check this out.
Watch this.
I'm non-binary. My name's Kat. So instead of being directly trans male to female or female to male, I'm somewhere in the middle.
So you preferred your pronouns to be
they and them.
They them.
Okay.
So,
do you need me to explain how to use that?
Nope, because I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that you're a they them. I know that you're a woman and you were created as a woman and you're perfect that way. And I hope that there are some avenues and some people you can find that support you to let you know you're perfect the way that you are. And there's such a blessing in being a woman and being feminine. We have such a gift that we can have children. We create the love that's in our home, in a marriage, and with our children. There is such a blessing unique to femininity and womanhood. And that is the ability for us to bear children and raise them. We have such a gift that we have this child that we are able to nurture and then grow and shape into a wonderful, wonderful person in the future.
That was good to know, and that was good to know. What is this?
Uh-oh.
I know why all the good-looking guys treat girls like shit. Supply and demand.
They're figuring it out. The TikTok girlies are starting to figure this out.
I think I've seen
They've
this
been
before.
saying
Last year.
I love.
Okay, that's funny. So, anyways, yeah, that's good information. That's good to know. I know somebody personally that had a daughter who was transitioning from a male to female. Not just not any surgeries or anything like that, but a very super pretty girl. And I was like, dang, like, wait a minute, why would she do that? Like, why would she want to be look like a boy? Because she's pretty. And it turns out, like a year later, I was praying for that person. I really was. I was praying for them and their family. And then, like a year later, yeah, she ended up not doing that, and she has a boyfriend now. And I need to ask my wife, like, how are they doing? Because, yeah, since that just came up. So, yeah, it's a blessing to see that people realize that maybe something happened in a relationship and then they go to that side because that's what the devil wants, right? But yeah. Okay, so we are over at Instagram now where you become Insta famous. Famous. It's my echo effect. You're welcome. Okay, so we have Hay6.
The age, if I sat here and I saw a ghost, I would really just shrug it off and go about my day. I feel like that's where we're at as a society. I am at the age if they said.
Okay, so we have something from James Klug. James Klug, Portland Ice Facility protesters.
Our f***ing cab's on fire.
The police? They wanted to
one
kill
of
you?
these f***ing leftists, f***ing pieces of shit.
He's like a drill sergeant, man. That's what a drill sergeant's voice sounds like. I've heard. Yeah.
One of these who?
They need to be held accountable. There's no accountability. I'm making them accountable.
Yeah.
These people are making them accountable.
What impact have you guys made on the ICE facility here?
Hard telling.
How's your guys' day
It's a
been?
black woman's owned company that makes these.
This is a black
called God-
woman's company?
God isn't petty, I am. That's the name of the company.
Okay.
He's trying to sell half of America.
Is this a
He wants
joke?
to give away
Wait,
all the blue states so that he can maintain a dictatorship over the red states.
You think he's like gonna sell off the blue states? Your message to the ICE agents?
That Nuremberg trials will come. They will come to justice for putting people in death camps for this Nazi terrorists.
Okay, so this is a joke, dude. That is so funny. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Okay. Next, please. Oh, crap.
Hey.
Okay, so we have Miles R. Okay, excuse me, I'm legally blind. And I have a big monitor right here. I'm not close enough. Miles R.
What's up, guys? I'm literally on my tree right now. This dog is barking at me, and this is getting really annoying. But, if you guys want to know, this is really dangerous. If you are not this old to try it, please don't do it. Only I can do it because I'm 6 and I'm about to turn 7. But please never try this at your house. I don't want you getting hurt. But unfortunately, I won't get hurt.
Good sound. I mean, like, good sound quality. He didn't get hurt.
Stop!
Okay, so I found out that this was fake, right? And I showed it one time. I don't like showing fake stuff. I really don't. Unless it's fake and then something bad happens. Unexpected. Check this out.
Stop! I'm not stopping. This is utterly ridiculous. You're 27 years old.
See if you can spot the mistake.
Dad! Dad! Get away from it. Good, it's covered in this. Dad! Oh my God!
I just shoved it on and wrapped all those presents!
You should have.
What
the?
And when I mean fake, it's not AI.
Dad, what is in this?
Oh, it's probably all your hoops and dreams just in that big old box.
Do something! Help me!
It's
What do you
real,
want me
but
to
it's
do?
fake. Right here. Check this out.
Yeah, Jess, the street's like a mile that way. You're not gonna be able to.
Like, dude.
What are you
Dude!
Dude! You're blowing it!
Dude!
Oh my God!
Oh my god, dude.
Ah! Dad! Hey! Dad!
You see how they're like, everything changed, right? How they talked, everything. It was like, oh.
Don't ever.
Okay. Now, I saw this on X yesterday, and I didn't put it on. I did not put it on for a reason, because it was political. I was trying to avoid political, but then I saw this, and I was like, oh man, this is too funny. Check this out.
Fucking come at me about forgiving MAGA ever again.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I will not forgive.
Okay.
I will never forget. Those who can be reformed and brought back in when this is over can be. But that does not mean forgiveness. There is no forgiveness after this.
Oh, stop it.
And those of you who are still clinging.
Did you record this? Did you record this in a public place?
I wish ego death upon every one of you.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just here for the laughs. You win. You win.
Don't ever f***ing come at me about forgiving MAGA ever again.
Okay, so we are over at X now, our news section. All right, we have from Nick Sorter. Trump is suspending all payments to sanctuary cities.
We're giving 90-day notices to places like California, Scott. Right away, we're going to send out that notice. Who would bill the federal government as people poured into the state to send those people back because no country can afford to do it? No country can afford to take in millions of people, pay for their education, their health care, their hospitals. You just can't do it. And we all have a heart. You can't do it. But many of those people are murderers. They're people released from jails, prisons, mental institutions, insane asylums. They're people that are drug dealers. They're addicts. Additionally, starting February 1st, we're not making any payments to sanctuary cities or states having sanctuary cities because they do everything possible to protect criminals at the expense of American citizens, and it breeds fraud and crime and all of the other problems that come. So we're not making any payment to anybody that supports sanctuary cities. We have also suspended nearly 8,000. We're giving 90-day notices to places like California, Scott.
Okay. All right, this is from GPA Andy.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Like, people are gonna laugh over. Anyways, that's all that we have for today. I'd like to thank you if you've watched the channel for this long. We truly do appreciate you. We make a video Monday through Friday, a long one, that's this one, and then we make a short video either before the stock market opens or after the stock market opens. Our boy Pete. Thank you very much for watching the channel. Every single episode, we get a subscriber or a lot of subscribers. So I'd like to say thank you for those of you that have joined the channel. How do you join? That face up there, that's my face. Click that face. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. We've added a buy me a coffee for Pete. You could buy him peanuts. It's buy me a coffee. So I don't know. It's not really coffee. It's just money. With that said, thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.